Hello everyone and welcome to the Energy Update podcast for December 2024. And today we're exploring the fascinating connection between piezoelectricity and strong bones. December in Qi Flow is all about building strong, resilient bones using Chinese medicine techniques that combine food medicine, acupressure and Qi Gong. As we age, bone health becomes essential. Bone density is one of the markers of aging, and this is often made worse by stress and hormonal changes of peri, mid, and post-menopause. But by working with our body's natural energy flow, we can strengthen our bones, showing how natural scientific systems and traditional practices work together to build health and resilience in a gentle, mindful way. Today we're exploring the fascinating connection between piezoelectricity and do-in, which is a tapping technique that has long been used as part of traditional Chinese medicine and shiatsu, Japanese acupressure massage. At the end of the podcast, I will guide you through tapping the lung and the large intestine meridian for better breathing, stronger immune system, and obviously strong bones. Plus, I'll show you a tapping technique that can help clear brain fog and relieve your tinnitus. You might wonder, how can tapping or applying gentle pressure, such as acupressure, to the body influence our health on such a deep cellular level? This is where piezoelectricity comes in. It's a natural electrical current that is generated by pressure. The concept of piezoelectricity comes from the Greek word piesin, which means to press, and it was first discovered in 1880 by the physicists Pierre and Jacques Curie. They found that when certain organic materials like crystals, bone, collagen, connective tissues are mechanically deformed through actions like pressing, twisting, or bending, they produce an electrical charge. And this natural electrical response is called piezoelectricity. Our bodies have our own piezoelectric structures, especially within the bones and the connective tissues. Whenever these areas experience pressure or slight stress, a tiny electrical current begins to flow. And this piezoelectric response stimulates many cellular processes, including growth, repair of tissues, and even bone strength. In Chinese medicine, do-in, also called tapping, applies gentle pressure and rhythmic tapping to various parts of the body. This isn't to be confused with EFT, emotional freedom technique, which taps on the acupressure points with positive affirmations, aiming to reduce stress and resolve emotional blocks. Do-in, by contrast, focuses on stimulating and clearing the body's meridians, the energy channels of the body, which enhances overall energy flow without using verbal affirmations. Through do-in, practitioners work on unblocking and revitalizing their energy pathways, which increase energy, circulation, and balance. It makes it more about physical energy flow than emotional processing. Both are completely valid, but they are different activities. They are done for a different point of view and outcome. This technique is a form of acupressure that not only stimulates the energy channels, meridians, but it also triggers the piezoelectric effect. When we tap on certain areas, we're actually engaging a piezoelectric response, and that generates a tiny electrical current that stimulates cell repair, it promotes circulation and supports bone health, even improving the immune system. And it isn't theoretical, it's modern science. This has The piezoelectric effect has confirmed that piezoelectricity plays a crucial role in bone health. When electrical stimulation occurs in the bones, it actually promotes the activity of osteoblasts. These are the cells responsible for creating new bone tissue. Over time, this strengthens bones and improves overall resilience without high impact risks associated with activities like running or weightlifting. While high impact sports stimulate piezoelectricity, they often come with a risk of injury. But Douyin, combined with Qi Gong, provides a gentler approach that brings the same benefits of piezoelectric stimulation without the risk. By tapping and gently pressing on key areas, we create a mild healing current that supports cellular growth and enhances bone health. In traditional Chinese medicine, we recognize that forms of movement with Qi Gong's flow bring balance, resilience, and strength without overstraining or damaging the body. We are creating a holistic experience that energizes the body, stimulates healthy blood flow, and reduces stagnation in the energy pathways of the body, all whilst harnessing piezoelectric energy for healing and longevity. So as you go through your Douyin and your Qigong practice, remember that every gentle tap is stimulating a powerful force within your body. So let's practice some Douyin right now and see how you feel. The proof is in the pudding. Now here I'm just going to be stimulating one of the meridians, well, two, but they work in pairs, the lung and the large intestine. During the month of December in Qi Flow, we will be covering a whole body sequence so that you can use all the meridians and all parts of the body. That's during the month of December. But right now, let's just practice the lung and the large intestine. So find lung 1 and lung 2 by kind of rotating the shoulder cloth backwards and forwards, and you'll find kind of like a hollow. At the top of that hollow is lung 2, and about a thumb width, 2 fingers down, is lung 1. So just massage into here and just begin to tap into here. There's a big load of connective tissue here, tapping into the connective tissue and the bone underneath. So tapping here. And then what we're going to do, you can see I'm tapping by using a crane's bill, but you can also have a wibbly wobbly hand. And I'm coming down and I'm tapping down the lung meridian. So I'm heading from the shoulder cuff right down to the thumb. I'm going to pick it up at the large intestine, the beginning of the large intestine, which is the index finger. I'm going to come up through large intestine 4, which is the webbing on the hand in between the thumb and the index finger. Coming up that big muscle on the forearm. And you can see I'm on the outside of the arm, the large intestine meridian. And I'm going to come back down to the lung. Come back down to the lung, so heading for the end of the thumb. And back up the large intestine. You can hold your elbow, you can do some on the shoulder and release. And feel how that feels. Feels full of energy, doesn't it? You know, it's not a hocus pocus thing. Your body feels energized. Now at this point you can do some nice rotations of the wrist. You can bring your fingers together. This was in my last podcast or the last Ask Me Anything. And rotate your fingers, shake it off and come back down. Now that has really energized and created a blood flow and an energy flow through the arm. You've got 2 lung meridians, so you can do that lung meridian after this podcast and balance up the body. So through this piezoelectricity, the Douyin and the Qi Gong tap into the body's natural capacity for self-healing, making these practices an effective way to strengthen and support your body from the inside out. So let's have a look at brain fog. Let's do some tapping for brain fog. So just to begin, let's just tap on the skull. Just using your fingers, just tapping onto the skull. Tap around the ears, tap around the ears. You can tap over the forehead, round to the temples. And I want you to tap on the top of the cheekbone, underneath the pupil of the eye. And now tap on the underneath of the cheekbone. So tapping stomach 2 and stomach 3. Both of these points really good for clearing brain fog. So tapping stomach 2 and stomach 3. Tap across all of the cheekbone. Tap your jaw nice and gently. Back up and down. You can use your fingers as well. Tapping. And just feel how that feels. Do your eyes feel brighter? Does your head feel clearer? Tapping into the acupressure points. Now let's do tapping the celestial drum to help with tinnitus. So the first thing I want you to do is flick off your index finger from your middle finger. Tap, flick, 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 flick. But what you're going to do is you're going to cover your ears when you do that, and your fingers will just lightly rest on your skull behind you. So you're going to cover your ears so you're not going to be able to hear me count to 9. We're going to do 9 taps and release. Okay, so let's do it together. Take your palms and your index fingers over your middle fingers. Put your hands over your ears and tap 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Let's do it again. Cover the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you feel it beginning to clear? Let's do one more round of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Now that is helping to stimulate all around the ears. So enjoy. You can do a little bit more tapping. Enjoy playing with your body. Really play with it. Have fun with this. Where needs a little bit of tickling? Where needs a little bit of tickling? Where needs a little bit of piezoelectricity? Tap it out. Tap the sternum. Tap your hips. Tap your elbows. Here's a nice one as well. Another Qi Gong one for kind of moving through the body, helping to twist the connective tissues. Place your hand, the palm of your hand, on the inside of your elbow and now rotate your hand through. It's a little bit of a mind bender as well as an elbow bender, but this is really good for flexibility through the elbow and the shoulder. It's twisting and wringing out that connective tissue, which in itself is piezoelectric and will form an electrical charge, helping and assisting the blood and the Qi flow through your body. This December in Qi Flow with Jo, each session will focus on nourishing the body from within, using Qi Gong movements to harness the energy, acupressure for bone vitality, and food choices that support bone density. Let's work together to build a body that's rooted in strength naturally. Thank you for joining me today, and let's continue tapping, breathing, and moving our way to stronger bones and vibrant health.